Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to do this beautiful color combination of blue, turquoise, green and yellow eye look. If you're interested to see how I got this, then please keep watching. So to begin, I first gave her a moisturizer to basically prep her skin beforehand, the makeup application, and then I go in with my Maybelline Illuminating Primer and I spread that using this really flat bristle brush all across her skin. This primer is a lot more better because she does have a dry skin type, so it will give her a very oily base instead of using a drying mattifying primer. Then I go in with my LA Pro Girl green color corrector and I basically use that to cover up all the red spots that she has on her face. This is going to cancel out all the redness on her skin and it's going to give us a very even tone underneath her for her foundation. So I basically spread that using this really puffy brush and I make sure to spread it all in properly. Make sure the green is not too dark, otherwise the foundation will have a very green tint to it, which we do not want. Then I go in with my Wet n Wild foundation in the shade Nude Ivory and I'm using a very flat bristled puffy brush though. This is for foundation as well, and it's by the brand called MSQ. I got it off Amazon as well. It's a really good brush for foundation application, so if you're looking for a good affordable brush, you can check out MSQ brushes on Amazon. I basically use this in dabbing motions all across her skin and I make sure to press the foundation into her skin here and not drag the brush but just press it down so it does not leave streaky marks all over. Then I'm using my Makeup Revolution concealer palette and I'm going in with the lightest shade in the palette, and I'm using this another concealer buffing brush by the same brand, and I'm using that to basically highlight her under eye region. So I'm going to spread the concealer all across her under eye area, her nose, her forehead, as well as on her chin area. And then I'm basically right now I'm just placing the concealer. I've not started blending it in. Then I go on top of it using basically the same brush that I use for my foundation application. I will be going in with that same brush on top of the concealer to blend it all in so we don't have any rough edges on the side and it all looks really flawless together when it's all nicely merged with the skin. Then here I'm basically taking my time with the blending process and making sure that it's not at all harsh, because if the concealer looks really patchy on the skin on top of the foundation, the whole look is just going to look like a whole mess. Then here I'm using my Dirty Works brow powder in dark brown and I'm using that to basically fill in the little sparse spots that she has on her brows. I'm not really going to define her brows for this look because I just don't want it to be really clean over here. Then I'm using my Maybelline Master Contour by Face Studio contour stick and I'm using that shade to basically contour her face up, her nose, her forehead, as well as her cheekbone and a little bit on her jawline. Then I go in with the same brush that we use for foundation and concealer and I use that to basically blend the contour into her skin. The reason I use the same brush for the blending process is because we already have a little bit of the face products on it, the previous ones, so when you're blending it in, it will literally blend like a dream. Then I go in with my NYX Mineral Set It Don't Fret It setting powder and I'm using that with a damp beauty blender and I'm gonna lightly dab it underneath her eye region as well as right below her contour, so to clean up the contour. And this powder is literally perfect on her skin. It had the most flawless finish. This was the best finish this powder gave me on anyone so far, and it just looks so good on her. Then I use the same concealer buffing brush that I used underneath her eyelids before and I use that on top of her eyelids now to basically prep them for the eye makeup. This is just gonna give a very even base, even tone to work on. Then I'm basically going in with this really beautiful blue colored kajal pencil. This is waterproof and it's by the brand Deborah Milano. It's so stunning on the eyes and it's a really good liner for the base of this look. I'm basically gonna mark where I want the liner on her eyes to be at. So then I go in with a very flat bristled brush and I use a blue eyeshadow from my Color Studio palette by Beauty Glaze, and then I'm basically going in with this very beautiful shimmery shade. This is by Makeup Revolution London, the Redemption Palette Essential Shimmers, that's what you call it. And I'm basically gonna spread that all across her eyelid region, and after that I'm gonna darken up the blue liner because this shimmery shadow did tone the bright vibrance of the blue color a bit down, so I'm basically doing that again. And then I'm going in with my Miscos palette and I'm gonna go in with the white glitter and I'm basically gonna apply that on top of the shimmery metallic color color that we applied before, and that's going to basically make the shimmers and glitters stand out a lot more on her eyelid. Then I'm using this really stunning turquoise eyeshadow by NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. This is so beautiful. It literally made her whole look pop out so much more. And then I'm going on top of it with this really beautiful turquoise glitter from the same Viscose palette. Now I'm applying a very thin layer of mascara on her falsies. She did have lash extensions already, so I do that. Then I apply a thin coat of mascara on her lower bottom lashes as well. Her lashes were like insanely long. She has amazing hair genes, like clearly. I also apply the same blue shadow on the outer corners of her lower lash line. Then I go in with my e.l.f. Cosmetics blush palette in the shade Apricot, and I use that to add some color on her skin. Then I'm going on top of it with my beautiful stunning highlighter by NYX. This is the Strobe of Genie's Illuminating Palette. Then I basically dip an earbud in a makeup remover solution, and I use that to clean up the excess foundation and products we had on her lips. I also give her a little bit of lip balm to basically apply and moisturize her lips so they're nice and ready for the lip application. Then I'm going on top of that using this very flat small brush, and I'm going in with Kylie Cosmetics lip shade in Exposed, and I'm basically going to use that to apply all over her lips. We're not doing any ombre, it's just a normal lip here because we do want the eyes to stand out, so the lips are going to be as natural and neutral as possible. This lip color literally looks stunning with this whole look, so I'm really happy with how it turned out to be. It suits her skin, her face so good. Her eyes like pop out so much more. Then I'm basically decided to add a little bit more of pop into the eyeshadow, and I'm using this neon yellow glitter from the same Viscose glitter palette. This palette, I swear to God, is my favorite. I'm like showing her how she looks here basically, and she was like, oh my god. So this is how she looks before we do her hair. For the hair part, I decided to basically curl her hair into these really beautiful curls, and we're gonna accessorize the hair as well. So here I'm just using a hair straightener to curl her hair. I feel like this is really, it's a really good way to curl your hair. You don't need to carry a curling rod as well as a straightener in your kit. You can just carry a straightener and just learn how to do curls with it. So then I take my time with her curls and make sure they're nice and tight. Alright, so this is the final result. I hope you guys liked watching this video. If you did, then please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All of my social handles will be down below in the description, so make sure you follow me there. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Thank you so much for watching.